time ago, in a nice, quiet village, there lived a wealthy merchant. He lived together with his daughter, who was named Bawang Putih. This merchant's wife had long passed away. The merchant was very fond of his daughter because she was obedient and kind-hearted.
Father will go out of town for a few months. Be careful there. Don't get yourself hurt.
Okay, father, please be safe out there.
Bawang Putih's father came back home with another woman. Turns out, that woman was the new wife of Bawang Putih's father. The woman also seemed to have a daughter of her own. Now, she has to live with her stepmother and stepsister.
Unfortunately, I have quite workload this day. These beginning deals have been piling up since ages ago. Sorry, I'm unable to come back home for the time being.
Okay, sweetheart. I will take very good care of Bawang Putih and treat her like my own child.
Yeah, Dad. I'll treat bawang putih like the sister I never got to have. We'll have a lot of fun.
Yes, take care, father.
You take care too. Have fun while I'm gone.
Great. Now we can have the house all to ourselves. Bawang Putih, a slice of washing clothes and cleaning the house wouldn't hurt, right? Here, clean the house spotless. I don't want to see a single piece of dust in this house. Got it?
Yeah, make sure our clothes come out spotless and shiny, sister.
Yes, stepmother.
Just when the father had left the house, the stepmother and stepsister brutally start ordering Bawang Putih around like a housemaid. Unfortunately, Bawang Putih was vulnerable and obeyed every order that was given to her. Her vulnerability led to abuse. If Bawang Putih didn't do what she was told, she would be punished and starved. When her father came back home, he felt incredibly ill. Her only source of emotional support was no longer available for her to reach. Bawang Putih felt immense sorrow, and her hope was only decreasing every moment before she could even process anything. Unfortunately, her father had passed away. Despite Bawang Putih's sorrow, her stepmother and Bawang Merah only felt joy. They had full access to the father's property, and only more suffering was brought to Bawang Putih.
Bawang Merah, how fortunate. God's on our side, huh?
That's right, Mom. It's bewildering on how quickly that old man died. Turns out working can kill a man.
Bawang Putih's life was miserable when her father died. She no longer had her father to support her and love her unconditionally. Her stepmother and Bawang Merah further tortured her. Bawang Putih tried to be patient, but she only ended up crying herself to sleep every night.
Lord, please help me. Why are they always evil to me?
One day, Bawang Putih went to the river to wash clothes. She was tired, she was hungry, her body was weak. While washing, Bawang Putih didn't realize that her stepmother's favorite shawl had washed away. When she put all the clothes into the basket, she was surprised to find that her stepmother's scarf was not there.
Mother's favorite scarf is gone. Oh no, it's drifting down the river. What should I do? I daren't go home. Mother will scold me.
Finally, Bawang Putih decided to go back down to the river to look for her stepmother's scarf. In the middle of the road, she met a gardener. Bawang Putih asked about the whereabouts of her mother's scarf, and the gardener said that there was a grandmother who took the red scarf. She showed Bawang Putih her house right on the mountain. Bawang Putih immediately headed up to the mountain, and there she found a wooden house. Bawang Putih knocked on the door of the house. The old grandmother came out of the house and greeted Bawang Putih.
Hi, dear. Let's go in. What's your name?
My name is bawang putih, Grandma.
The grandmother decided to give the red scarf to Bawang Putih under one condition. Bawang Putih must help the grandmother. Bawang Putih agreed. All day, she helped the grandmother cook, look for firewood, clean the house, and wash the clothes. For Bawang Putih, all this work was pretty easy. She was used to doing it. Finally, it was time for Bawang Putih to leave her home. The grandmother gave her the shawl.
Bawang Putih, this is the red scarf you are looking for. Oh, wait. I want to give you a gift. A pumpkin for you because you helped me. Choose which one you like.
On the table, there were both small and large pumpkins. Bawang Putih chose the small pumpkin because she also had to carry a basket full of clothes back home.
I choose the small one, Grandma.
Alright, take the little pumpkin. But remember, you can open the pumpkin until you get home. Do you understand?
Arriving at home, Bawang Putih was scolded by her stepmother and bawang merah.
Where have you been, Bawang Putih? How dare you go out without my permission?
Forgive me, Mother. I was...
Stop! Enough, Bawang Putih. We don't need your excuses.
They continued to beat her. Then, they saw the pumpkin brought by Bawang Putih.
Cut the pumpkin and cook it. We are starving because of you.
Bawang Putih took the knife and split the pumpkin in half. To her surprise, the pumpkin was full of sparkling and expensive jewelry.
Hey, where did you get the pumpkin?
Bawang Putih told them everything.
Bawang Putih, you should have chosen a large pumpkin. It would have had more jewelry.
The next day, the stepmother and bawang merah went to the river. They deliberately washed away the red scarf, and secretly, they followed the veil as it was being washed away. Sure enough, the red scarf was picked up by the old grandmother. The stepmother and bawang merah followed the old grandmother who went up the mountain. As they walked, bawang merah complained about how far it was. Arriving at the old grandmother's house, the stepmother and bawang merah knocked on the door. The old grandmother welcomed them warmly. Then the stepmother and bawang merah pretended to be sad and asked about the red scarf. Just like Bawang Putih, the grandmother gave the shawl, under the condition that they will help her. The only way to get the pumpkin was to work to help the old grandma. They agreed, but they didn't do anything. They did not want to help the grandmother because they were lazy. When it was time for them to take the scarf, the grandmother also offered 2 pumpkins of different sizes, one small and one big.
Of course, we choose the big one, Grandma.
Yes, Mom. Just the big one.
But make sure you open the pumpkin when you get home, okay?
They both say yes indifferently, since they both already cut the pumpkin. However, they were greedy. They immediately opened the pumpkin in the middle of the road.
Mom, let's just open this pumpkin now. The old grandmother will not know.
Let's open this. I'm also curious.
However, to their surprise, the insides of the pumpkin had venomous animals such as snakes, scorpions, spiders, and centipedes. Sure enough, they were bitten by most of the animals.